Do I leave him because he doesn't want to marry me? Me, F26, and my boyfriend, M50, have been together for over 6 years. Try to not be judgmental of our age gap. We met through work when I was very young, but it took many years before we developed any romantic feelings for each other. He had a wife and a kid since before, and things were a bit complicated when we were dating because of the social norms, so it took us some time before we decided to really commit and go public. It was one of my best decisions in my life. We are really a perfect match. I love how experienced and mature he is and how he have been providing me with resources, making my life wonderful and exciting, and he has loved my energy, always pushing him and inspiring him in his business and always being loyal, standing by his side. I never thought that I'd experience love like this, especially with someone this much older than me. Since I was very young when we met, I had no idea if I wanted kids, get married, or what type of life I wanted. The last 2 years I have realized that I would like to get married. I really envied the celebration of planning a wedding together, telling your vows in front of all the people you love, and celebrate how you both committed to love and care for each other until death brings us apart. But he doesn't want to. We have talked about it a few times throughout the recent years, and he did not ever sound like he wouldn't do it. But he would give me hints like, I have been married before, I do not want to make the same mistake, or things like, my mom needs to pass away before or she will be so worried that I'll remarry at this age, and stuff like this. Which I now feel like were only excuses. The only requirement I have had is that I do not want his last name. His ex-wife decided to keep her name, and she has been doing really harmful things to me and my boyfriend after we got together. She got upset when she found out that we dated and tried to get full custody of their son, trying to ruin the loyalty to his employees at his company, etc., etc., and she decided to keep their last name. I do not want to represent her or have their marriage. I want us to start out new healthy family with no ties to toxic environments and people. And the thought of me marrying the same last name as her makes my gut hurt. I have said that I'm okay with having different last names, but that I'd prefer us having the same, but it's not that important. Then he has recently came up with another excuse, which is, I won't marry you because you refuse to take my last name. Anyways, I didn't think I would find it this important to me to get married. I do not want to give him an ultimatum because I know he would marry me if I forced him to, but I just want him to marry me as well. Do I just leave the love of my life because I want to experience marriage? I feel like I deserve to find someone that would be overhead happy to marry me.